Welcome to Keeping in Sync with Microsoft 365 for this week, the 16th of January. Hope your year is off to a good start. And speaking of new year and lots of updates, yes, last week had lots and lots of things to catch up on. This week, less things, but they're still going to be coming at you thick and fast. As a reminder, dates change and some features may not come to you due to licensing reasons being more of a reason these days, as well as certain things being turned off or just not made available at this time. Also a reminder, Office 365 is becoming Microsoft 365. That is going to go on, and no, I'm not going to do this update every week. In fact, this is the last week I'll be putting this slide in. Let's get on with the show. Now, lists in the list view in SharePoint, or lists app on its own, is now, while creating the calendar view, you can actually now choose between the month layout or the new week layout to visualize the list in and see the information in a way that works best for you. There's actually a provision to create multiple calendar views at the same time using both month and week layouts. And week layout also supports all features from the month layout, my goodness, including the drag and drop operations to reschedule items and conditional format to color code items on the canvas. This is rolling out mid to late January. In Stream, and this is list related, you'll soon be able to organize videos in OneDrive and SharePoint into playlists for easier consumption and distribution. Playlist creators will be able to share their playlist with other users, and people with access to the playlist and to the files in the playlist can listen to the audio video files in order or skip back and forth between items in the playlist. Now, Stream playlists are both built and accessed via Microsoft Lists, and can actually use other lists capabilities. So you can format the view however you want, add metadata, those kind of things. So playlists can be created directly both in the Stream interface as well as in the List interface across Office, SharePoint, and Lists. And you can add any video and audio files to a playlist that people have access to or that you have access to. And then be able to access those from stream.office.com or even from the Lists homepage. Pretty cool. This is rolling out late January to late February. Now, also on the news of Stream, Microsoft will actually be retiring the Stream Classic portal on February 15th, 2024. So we have just over a year. Now, certain parts of the service will retire sooner unless you potentially take action. For example, end users will be blocked from uploading new videos to the Legacy Stream Portal Classic from May 15th, 2023, and you'll actually not be able to access Stream Classic Legacy at all after October 15th, 2023, unless you delay the changes by admins using the new migration settings in the admin centers. The migration settings also offer admins the ability to perform migrations for you, or you can get on that and do it sooner. Now, over in the world of Teams, users will have the option to call back on missed calls directly from your activity feed. This will actually help you complete the underlying task quickly and improve triaging of activities just by pressing that button instead of having to hover over, copy, paste, all those kind of things. This is rolling out mid-January to mid-February. Also in the world of Teams, to date, you've been able to have a group call with internal people from a Teams group chat and elevate that to a call. But now Microsoft is releasing the ability for you to be able to easily start a group Teams call with people who are inside and outside of the organization, including video and screen sharing. This is rolling out early to mid-January, so now, I guess, by the time you're watching this video. Now, something I'm particularly happy with is the WIKI feature is going away. Something it should never have been there in the first place. So Microsoft has actually announced that the WIKI feature is officially dead and will be replaced with OneNote, which is actually what used to be there when Teams was released back in 2017. There was no WIKI, there was actually OneNote. So you'll actually, as part of this death process, be able to easily export your WIKI content to OneNote. However, for those who want to hold on to the feature that never should have been, you can actually still read and edit existing wikis, but not create new ones. This ability to convert is rolling out from mid-February, and the actual death date to wikis we don't actually have yet. Also, something else that's being retired, to use a probably better term, is a number of Power Apps-based apps, it rolls off the tongue, that were available as Teams app templates, such as poll, survey, checklist, quiz, and training. Now, you'll actually need to check the Teams App Store for alternate options. However, these are not to be confused with some of the native Teams features, such as polls, surveys, checklists, and quizzes. Now, those are existing and built into Teams, so it's more if you've never done the Teams app template using Power Apps, then you don't have to worry. Otherwise, get to migrating to something else. These apps are actually being retired on the 10th of February. However, on the 10th of March, they'll actually no longer be available. Now, Viva Answers, that I talked a bit about last week, will actually include answer badges. So they're coming to Viva Engage /Yammer. Now, what will happen is you'll be able to be recognized by your colleagues through the answers feature based on upvotes to your questions and answers, as well as answers that were marked best answer. So each user will have an achievement and an award section where they can collect their badge and check other people's badges in their profiles as well. They can also access it from the right rail located in the answers or on your profile page. This is rolling out early February to early March if you have Viva Answers. Now, a few other Viva Engage /Yammer features these are coming, but only if you are licensed with the Viva Suite. And these features are coming as part of the Viva Engage Communities and Communications Service Plan, rolling out February to the end of March. And lastly, in the world of Viva, the bi-weekly digest email for Viva Insights will carry some premium organization insights for qualifying managers, as in licensed. So initially, these insights will include 3 rotating areas of focus. So the after-hour collaboration, how much your team members are collaborating, the meeting culture, and manager one-on-one time. Now, eventually, the pipeline of insights will grow, but it's a good start. This is rolling out mid-January to the end of February. And that's it for keeping in sync with Microsoft 365 this week.